Okay. So would you tell me your question again? You wanted to know exactly what again?
If he realized that I was sending people to visit him in the hospital to check on him to make sure that he was all right, because his family was kind of trying to isolate him.
Yes. Well, so when he's showing me these people, when he's showing me the hand holding, would they have done that for you to him? Like, would they have come in and tried to give him comfort in that way? It just feels like there's that connection. I do feel like he was aware of this, and the fact that he was able to be in both worlds and understand that there were people coming in, but not be able to communicate with them. And this is what he's telling me. He understands that they were there. I think that's where the hand holding is coming in here, because there's someone you must have known who would have come in and connected with him directly. And maybe you can ask those people, did this happen? Or, would you remember doing that with him? Because I feel like
one of the girls that went to visit him, it's an old friend of his that he's known for a long, long time. She said that she did hold his hand and kept saying, it's me, and she'd give her name.
Okay. All right.
But she said that he was just like out of it. He just didn't understand, and he just kept calling his mother,
Yes. Right. So understand this: the hand holding information is his confirmation to you that he understood that they were here. They were there with him to give him comfort, that he was aware of their presence. And that's how he's telling you this, that communication, he understood that. And he understood that he was leaving. And this was his opportunity today to let you know that he was aware of that, by demonstrating to you that he understood because of that connection, that actual physical connection that this friend made with him through holding his hand. Okay? So know that he is affirming that for you. All right, and any kind of isolation you felt being away from him, understand that he knows about that, and he doesn't hold you responsible for that. He's just allowing you to understand that it was just something he knew was not something you could not control. All right?
Okay.
Okay, so do you understand now that that's what he meant by that the hand-holding was for you to understand that he understood that you sent people, and there were people there for him, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Teresa. I really appreciate being able to connect with him. And please let his friend Mark know that they came through as well, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Teresa. Have a blessed day. Thank you. Okay, so our next caller is Stephanie in Wrexham, England. Hi, Stephanie.
Mm-hmm. Hello, you okay?
Hi, how are you?
Can you hear me? I'm okay, thanks. Just in bed.
What can I help you with today?
Just a reading about love, if that's okay.
One more time, please.
A reading on love, if that's okay.
A reading on love, you say?
Yeah, please, or anything.
On anything? Okay. All right. I'm going to just take a few moments and tune in to your energy and see what comes up. Just give me one moment. Thank you. All right. So I'm just going to draw a couple cards and see what my guides are telling me. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So, all right. It looks like we have It looks like there's someone romantically that you're interested in. And it looks like this would be someone who would be an honorable person, who would be mature. And there's also, you're a little concerned about making a decision about this circumstance, about this person. So know that you can decide later. You don't have to make a decision quickly about this. As far as this romantic interest goes, do you have a romantic interest right now?
I do, yeah.
Okay. Are you feeling like you need to decide about something?
Pardon?
Do you feel like you need to make a decision about this romantic interest? Is there something with time or something where you feel like you want to know if you should go forward, or if you are in it, do you need to decide something about this?
Yes, there's currently a guy who I got pregnant with unplanned, and as soon as he found out I was pregnant, he moved on with another girl. But he didn't say, anything was wrong with our relationship. It's just the baby that's come in between us.
I see. Okay. So what it feels like to me is guys are telling me there needs to be a little wait time here. Don't rush into this, to allow this to unfold naturally, to see where it takes you. There's no rush into this. You may feel like, okay, so sometimes we see what we want to see, in especially a romantic person, someone we're interested in romantically. So we see what we want to have in our lives. And a lot of times we try to fit people into our vision of what we really want, okay? And it feels like this gentleman is not quite there yet to match up to what you want. Now, I'm not saying this is not going to happen. It feels like this has a potential to happen, but it also feels like this gentleman needs to work through some of this he's going through now. He needs to mature a little bit in this department, okay? So what I would say is give yourself a little space. In other words, don't pursue him as much as you may want to. Sort of give him a little space. Would you understand that?
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do.
Okay. Let me see what else I can find. Hold on a second. Okay. All right. So what the guys are telling me is this relationship, or this thing you want, this relationship you want, does have the opportunity to unfold. It does have the opportunity to move forward, but once again, you need to give it space. So that message keeps coming up. It's when you make a commitment to someone, you have to be sure all the ducks are lined up in a row, right? You want to be sure everything is going to go the same direction between both of you, okay? And so in order to have that happen, sometimes people need a little time to catch up. You may be a little more mature than he is. Would you understand that?
Yeah, I'm totally more mature than he is, but it's the fact that he's gone to another girl, do you know what I mean, in the process.
Yeah. It feels like there's some cold feet with him. Do you understand what I mean by that? Like he's not quite sure. You come across to him as being someone who he respects and admires, but that also scares him a little bit, all right? Because he wants, there's this thing with him where he feels like he may not even measure up to you, to what your expectations are. But if you give him a little time to let his maturity evolve, to let him sort of figure out what he doesn't want. And I feel like this other person will be someone, any interest he has will be someone he doesn't want. And he's going to have to figure that out himself, okay? You can't convince him of that, right? You have to allow that to unfold. And I'll tell you what, the more you give him space and the more you just sort of step back, the more interesting you become to him, okay? Because you're not just, a lot of ladies who he's been interested in before will just kind of fall all over him, and he's used to that. So you want to give him that space for you too, all right? He's going to have to earn your respect, okay? Does that sound right to you?
Yeah. Sorry, it makes me emotional.
Okay. I would say, Stephanie, by next summer, there will be some changes in this relationship, all right? Look for it next summer. Okay, dear?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Stephanie, it's been very nice to speak with you today. I hope you have a wonderful wonderful evening. And
okay, thank
if
you.
you want to reach out, thank you so much. All right, bye-bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. If you'd like to reach out to me, I'm on Facebook at Pure Love Energy. I'm also on Instagram at Angel Guidance by Lisa. I give evidential mediumship readings, psychic readings, and I also give Reiki healing anywhere worldwide. I hope you all have a prosperous holiday season and new year, and I'll see you soon in 2020. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
This is A1R, the Ask One Radio Network.
Persian medium Fiona is now on avidadvice.com. Psychic Mastermind.
Do you see children in our future?
Yes, of course. I see the building family almost 3 or 4 months.
Wow.
I'm wondering if there's any loved ones around.
I feel the energies are calling me about a man. He's tall. He was married before, but it was not a real marriage because it sounds to be the person cheating on him. No kids around, no brothers, no sisters, your age or almost 3 years older.
I think I might know who this person is.
Okay.
I think I might know who he is, yeah.
Okay.
You may already know of Persian medium Fiona from her radio shows, her television shows, her groundbreaking detective work, and from just about every corner of the web. Only a site with the integrity and the purpose of avidadvice.com could land her. And she's available now. avidadvice.com. Psychic Masterminds.
Is that a faucet running? That's not a faucet. That's a river rushing through the forest. Forest rivers provide over 100 million people with clean water to drink.
What? I can't hear you because of the vacuum.
That's not a vacuum. That's the trees in the forest cleaning up the air we breathe.
I didn't know the trees were so amazing.
Yep, and the forest gives us shade, trees to climb.
That's awesome. Let's go explore some more.
Visit the forest today and enjoy all it does, just for you. To learn more about the forest and find one near you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
A1R, psychic, metaphysical, and wellness radio. A breath of fresh air. This is A1R, a product of Positive Peak.
You're listening to A1R Psychic Radio, Earth's #1 psychic radio network, and watching Moonstruck TV, enlightening television. Welcome. Time for Insights by Janita with Janita Francis. Live from InsightsByJanita.com. Connect direct. In North America, dial 888-454-2751. In London, 20-3519-2158. In Sydney, dial 02-8488-3147. Or online, contact us through our Facebook page, facebook.com/psychic radio. Or one of our websites, askoneradio.com or moonstruck.tv. This is Insights by Janita on A1R, the Ask One Radio Network.
Hi everyone, welcome to Insights by Janita. I'm your host, Janita Francis, and this week I wanted to talk a little bit about the energy that's going on in the world at the moment, and it's almost chaotic. It's been really busy. There's been a lot of let going. There's been a lot of shedding of friendships, of relationships, of career, of family units, governments. I know down here in Australia, we're having a lot of difficulty with bushfires and problems around all of our vegetation and our wildlife being devastated. So really, 2019 has been about clearing out all of that clutter, all of those things that are not really working for us anymore to allow space in 2020 to come through. And I think 2020 is a numerology number like all of them are, and it's about a 2020. 22, a master number, okay? So it can be broken down into 4, but I like the way it feels at 22, which is about individualism and growth and changes on a personal level. And for me, I'm welcoming those changes so much. It's been a tumultuous year of 2019, and really, if we reflect back over the last couple of years, they've been really difficult in lots of different ways for people all across the universe, really. It's just been very trying. So I think we need to give ourselves a round of applause for getting this far and still being here. And although if you can't see my face, you will notice that I'm smiling, I think I'm reflecting back on the fact that I actually survived the last few years. It's been interesting. So I was looking at this, and of course I do astrology, and I'm very passionate about astrology. I'm very passionate about numerology and being a big advocate for the evolution of self and how we can grow ourselves. I put together a soul transformation package, and it's really, I just want to take you through that today, just so you can see and hear and feel some of the things that are associated with the benefits of what happens when we transform our souls, when we claim back our power, when we make that connection to our higher self. That's really pivotal. It's the catalyst for change, isn't it? It's that moment where we go, this is happening. This is what I want. This is what I deserve. This is what I want to bring into my life. And I looked at all of those things and I thought, we hear a lot about how painful self-growth is and how painful it is to let go and shed layers of ourselves and, invite new habits, invite new conditioning, and invite new thought patterns and how we approach subjects and what we do with our lives and what that looks like. And it really is